Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the American Legion National Concert Band Contest. My name is Roger Matheson, and I'll be your host. Competing in today's concert band competition will be the American Legion Band 377 Post from Kenner, Louisiana. The Joliet American Legion Band from Joliet, Illinois. So the first concert band in competition today is the American Legion Post 377 Band from Kenner, Louisiana. It is my pleasure to introduce the American Legion Band Post 377 under the direction of Mr. Ron Todera. This band was founded in New Orleans in 1928 and has recently moved to Kenner, Louisiana in 2018. The city of Kenner is located 13 miles west of New Orleans and has a population of 66,000 people. The heritage of this band's director runs deep, including Mr. Frank Rosada. Mr. Rosada conducted the band for over 30 years. In 1945, he conducted the United States Army Band at the flag-raising ceremony, celebrating the signing of the treaty to end World War II at Potsdam. The members of this band come with diverse backgrounds. Some are teachers, plumbers, mechanics, IT personnel, and even lawyers, to name a few. Most importantly, some are veterans of our own nation's military. Music is the commonality that brings them together. The band plays frequently at the World War II Museum, at flag-raising ceremonies, and at Memorial Day ceremonies throughout the greater New Orleans area. The band also plays patriotic and eclectic concerts for nursing homes, assisted living homes, and churches. These musicians are proud to present the American Legion Post 377 and the great state of Louisiana. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Legion Band Post 377.
Good afternoon, judges, ladies, and gentlemen. The American Legion Post 377 Band will perform music from 3 accomplished American composers, 2 pieces from this century and 1 piece from the old 20th century. Our first piece, Quicksilver, reminiscent of the classic circus march. Quicksilver takes us back to the wild, unbridled early 20th century circus times. This traditionally styled work is quite rollicking in nature, offering straightforward melodic content and sweeping technical passages from all sections of the ensemble. So, ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on the center ring while the American Legion Post 377 Band plays Quicksilver by Mr. William Owens. This version of the Louvre is taken from the original score from the NBC television special that was first broadcast nationally in November 1964. In September 1965, the composer, Norman Delagioio, won the Emmy Award for this score as the most outstanding music written for television in the season of 1964-1965. The 5 movements of this suite cover the period of the Louvre's development during the Renaissance. Here, themes are used from the composers of that time. The movements are titled The Portals, Children's Gallery, The Kings of France, The Nativity Paintings, and Finale. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold your applause until all 5 movements have been played. Scenes from the Louvre, Norman Delagioio. At Dawn They Slept by Mr. J. Bocook was composed in the winter of 2002 and premiered in April 2002 at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. This piece starts softly and tries to depict the U.S. military presence at Pearl Harbor in the days preceding December 7th, 1941. The main theme shows the tranquility and beauty of those days in the late fall, 1941. The mood changes at early dawn when a distant bugle, soft alarm clocks, sounds of approaching planes, and chimes representing the attack at 7 a.m. Listen closely to the conflict and struggles represented like a fight between the percussion, brass, and woodwinds. The mood changes once again, and it represents the strength and resolve, and the main theme returns and is proudly presented by the entire ensemble. Ladies and gentlemen, At Dawn They Slept by Mr. J. Bocook.
That was the American Legion Band from Post 377, Kenner, Louisiana. Ladies and gentlemen, the next concert band for competition is the Joliet American Legion Band from Post 1080 in Joliet, Illinois, and the director is Mike Fisk. Assistant directors James Cruz, Julian Kohler, and Richard Ellenberger. Established in 1946, they have won 38 national titles and 52 state titles. They have performed for 7 United States presidents and performed at the top of Pikes Peak. So our next unit competing is the Joliet American Legion Band, Post 1080, Joliet, Illinois.
Microphone?
That's so. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Legionnaires, veterans, esteemed judges, and all those individuals who may be streaming this event live from the comfort of their homes. My name is Gary Pica. Seated before you is the 59-member Joliet American Legion Band, sponsored by American Legion Post 1080 of Joliet, Illinois, under the baton of our musical director, Mike Fisk. What began as a pipe dream of two young GIs serving in the South Pacific during World War II proudly continues on today. Now, in its 77th year of existence, today's band is comprised of musicians ranging in age from 18 to 80 years of age. The Joliet American Legion Band is more than pleased to represent our home state of Illinois at the 104th National Convention of the American Legion. I'll introduce the next.
I don't understand.
We open our program this afternoon with the Crosley March, a spirited and vigorous piece that shows off the best of Henry Fillmore's incredible talent for writing marches. Fillmore's early career as a bandmaster in his native Cincinnati, Ohio, led to a personal friendship with Powell Crosley Jr., owner of radio station WLW in Cincinnati. In addition to broadcasting, Crosley was also a noted inventor and industrialist. Many of you may recall such products as radios, automobiles, refrigerators, and other household appliances that bore the Crosley name. Baseball aficionados may also recall that Crosley also owned the Cincinnati Reds baseball team from 1934 until his death in 1961. In the late 1920s, Fillmore's band performed a regular series of broadcasts over Crosley's WLW airwaves. Written by Fillmore in 1928 as a tribute to his dear friend, the Crosley March is considered by many to be one of the great marches of the early 20th century. The Crosley March. Sursum Corda, Opus 11, is a musical work by the English composer Edward Elgar for strings, brass, timpani, and organ, which he composed in 1894. The title translates from Latin to read, "Lift up your hearts." Owing to his deep religious beliefs and background as a church organist in Worcester, England, Sursum Corda is Elgar's musical testament to church, country, and self. The composition serves as powerful evidence as to the purpose of music, the expression of the human existence, our past and present, our failings and our achievements, our sentiments and our aspirations, our joys and our sorrows. Bruce Hausnecht, who directed the celebrated Joliet Township High School Band from 1945 to 1969, transcribed Elgar's original orchestration for concert band in 1967. This revision has a special meaning for the Joliet American Legion Band, as for many decades, the core of this band was comprised of many of Mr. Hausnecht's former students and other talented Joliet Township High School alumni. We continue now with Sursum Corda. prelude Siciliano and Rondo by Malcolm Arnold was first written in 1963 for brass band under the title Little Suite for Brass. John Painter, former director of bands at Northwestern University, arranged the piece to join woodwinds and additional percussion with the original brass ensemble while maintaining the liveliness and vitality of the original composition. All three movements are written in short, clear, five-part song forms. The prelude opens the work with a strong fanfare, but fades to a distant finish. A lilting accompaniment characterizes the Siciliano, with numerous solo instruments and small groups carrying the melody. The full band introduces the rondo theme and brings the piece to a powerful conclusion. On behalf of our director and the entire Joliet American Legion Band, I thank you for the opportunity to perform for you today. We now conclude with Prelude, Siciliano, and Rondo.
That was the Joliet American Legion Band from Post 1080, Joliet, Illinois. Could we have representatives from both bands please come up on stage?
States, I guess, right?
What's that?
They'll perform parades and entertainment.
Oh,
in
yeah,
those states,
yeah. Right in the spotlight.
There you go. Are they the winners?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, today we've had outstanding performances by our two concert bands. The American Legion appreciates the dedication, the hard work, and the countless hours these musicians give in preparation for this contest. Let's give them a big show of appreciation for all the performances today. We're honored to be joined by our National Commander of the American Legion, Vincent James Triola from the Department of New York. Commander?
Thank you for inviting me here. You know, I see the band sitting out there, and I'm saying to myself, there's no more parade, and you're here. That's an absolutely amazing thing. Your passion for music, the passion for what you do back in your departments, either entertaining or parades, whatever you do back in your departments is fully appreciated, I'm sure, by your department leadership. And the fact that you're here today shows that you have a passion for not only for yourselves, but for the American Legion family as well. So thank you very much for coming. Appreciate all you do, and I wish you well in your future endeavors. Thank you.
And of course, you can't have a contest without judges. And they're standing in the back. First, our Chief Judge, Dave Priester from Dale City, Virginia. Our Assistant Chief Judge, Dan Strangis from Venetia, Pennsylvania. Our music judges, Dr. Myron Welch from University of Iowa, Iowa City, Iowa. Dr. Scott Nelson, Shenandoah University, Stevens City, Virginia. And Dr. David Teachout, University of North Carolina, Greensboro, North Carolina. Other judges assisting, Inspection Judge Larry Radzovic from Greensburg, Pennsylvania. Our Penalties Judge, Dan Niebauer from Erie, Pennsylvania. Our Digital Technician, Darcy Priester, Lake Ridge, Virginia. Our Tabulator, Jan Niebauer, Erie, Pennsylvania. And Tabulator, Shirley Radzovic, Greensburg, Pennsylvania. We're also assisted in the competition today by members of the National Convention Commission. From the Department of North Dakota, Wayne Santrum. Department of California, Jimmy Higuera. Department of Michigan, David Beist. Now the moment everybody really is here for is the scores. In second place, with a score of 88.3, with 2 penalty points, the American Legion Band of Post 377, Kenner, Louisiana. And in first place, our national champion band competition with a score of 95.7, with 2.7 in penalty points, the Joliet Band of Illinois, Post 1080, Joliet, Illinois. Another round of applause for both bands. Outstanding job. Thank you all for attending today. Thank you, judges. Look forward to seeing you all next year, New Orleans National Convention. Thank you.